I have 10 minutes to record this before bells will go off. It is August 4th as I'm recording this, and it's been over a week since I've celebrated 15 years clean from using meth. And shortly after stopping, I wrote this, and I want to share it. It is titled, A Chilling Goodbye. I walked away, I released you. The force and the power you held is now gone, but for how long will be up to me. Never did I think a relationship would end so suddenly. It ended just as quickly as it began. We had good times. You were my only friend. You understood, and you were always there. You got me into trouble, and you also saved me from some pain. But in the end, the pain you caused me was unreal. I needed to learn to think for myself again, not to have you control my life. Saying goodbye was not as hard as I thought. I will not lie, you cross my mind every now and then, making me think what might have been. If we would have stayed until the end. Sometimes those thoughts scare me, because I know the power you have. The power in making me do things I would never do. Losing control of my life was not an option anymore. I will save my life for me, and for me alone, and without you. I will say thank you, thank you, thank you for myself and for not letting me down. This time, though I must say goodbye and close that chapter in my life, I will always remember, never forgetting the day you entered my life. I will use it as a lesson to move on and to better me, and for no one else. As cold as ice I want to feel for you, but you warmed my heart. You may be far in distance, but never in my heart. Wow. I wrote that 15 years ago. And while there were a lot of parts of it that are true, it doesn't have the grip on me 15 years later that it did when I wrote this. That was hard. To end that time in my life, to end using. I was at the end. And as I like to say, I put my tail between my legs and I came home and I asked for help. And I was blessed and grateful to be taken in with my family. And just like I wrote, I did it for me. I began to think again. And as the years have passed, the amount of joy and the amount of adventures that I went on and experienced, I would never, as like I wrote, it would have been till the end. I knew that I needed to leave, because staying would have killed me. And 15 years later, yeah. Well, thank you for listening. And if you're clean, you want to be, you can be.